Hola. All right, let's change the audience over on Facebook. So please hold. All right, there we go. I am. It's probably gonna be a while because it normally takes them forever. Hopefully, it's not. And folk have their stuff together when it comes to getting their meds. I had to come to CVS to get Zion Imani's epilepsy medicine. So, and there was 5 cars in front of me, but I don't want to go home and then come back. And then, yeah, it's he. Well, we already filled the syringes and stuff for tonight's medicine. He probably has enough for in the morning, but I don't want to take the chance. So I'm like, yeah, let me just stay and get his medicine. This line is long, so they need to hurry up. But I figured I'd come on and just shoot the breeze with you guys since I have to sit here for I don't know how long because there's 5 cars in front of me um, to pick up his medicine. So yeah, there's that. Okay, wait. Maybe they're moving a little bit faster because they took their foot off the brake, or maybe they put no, I think they put their foot on the brake. They realized they weren't going to move anywhere. Okay, so yeah. Hello, everyone. Incredible greetings. I am Shakia, the professor of HS Inc. 365, home of the Honest Speaking brand of products. We carry the absolute best sublimation paper and ink. Our sublimation paper allows you to sublimate as low as 365 degrees, as fast as 30 seconds. No butcher paper required. It is currently 52% off. So head on over to the website shop.hsink365.com to pick that up. We also have sublimation ink and pigment ink in 140 milliliter bottles. So definitely go check that out. We are also the home of Silaholics Anonymous. That is where I have been teaching guys how to utilize Silhouette Studio as a graphic designing software, perfect for beginners, especially. It doesn't matter if you use a Cricut machine or anything else. You don't even have to have a cutting machine. If you're someone that wants to design for digital products or for printing, you do not have to have a cutting machine to use Silhouette Studio as a standalone graphic designing software. It is absolutely free to use. You just have to go to their website. You do have to have a computer, so either a Windows operating system or a Mac operating system to utilize the software, but you can create some amazing things in the program. And you can check out our 10 years of videos over on our YouTube channel. Everything from beginner to intermediate to more advanced and seasoned type designs and projects over there. And we've also have some videos on using the actual cut machine. Y'all know print and cut is my jam. And then we have, of course, 365 Creative Academy, where we help you to unlock your creativity. Wide variety of trainings, everything from graphic designing, doing actual projects like party favors, memorials, sublimation, business, pricing, all sorts of things. You know, we have that available on our Academy site. Okay. Um, I have spent 10 years coming to you live from sunny South Florida. Although today it's not very sunny, very, very gloomy. It is rainy. They said thunderstorms. The sky looks bad, but it's been kind of like, and it sounded bad, but it wasn't really like rain. It was a whole lot of hoopla for a little bit of rain. Wasn't a whole lot of, wasn't a whole lot of. But normally I'm coming from you from sunny South Florida. Uh, so if you're in the South Florida area, check your girl out. I've actually met, a few people who are from here. It was so funny one of the times when I'm like in the store and they like, someone's like looking and whatever, because I'm like talking to my mom and she's like, I thought that was your voice. And then there was another time when Zion Imani ended up in the hospital and one of the nurses, she was like, I follow you. And then I found out that Zion Imani's assistant principal, she follows me. So that it's kind of weird when you see people sometimes, like, especially people like in your everyday life and you find out that they follow you. That to me is a little, I actually still am kind of sort of still getting used to that. So, but yeah, so I normally come, I haven't done Q&As on here. I don't really do those. I come on now and I just kind of talk. Now, if you guys end up saying something to me and you mention something, it leads into discussions, but I don't really pressure it anymore as far as like asking, hey, what questions do you have? I don't really put these as Q&As. You'll notice that the titles are very random. Like this one literally says much about nothing. So don't waste your time. I just, like it's just like whatever now. Just being very free, and heart attacks change you, stressing and knowing that stress can trigger that and stuff like that. It just changes you. And I used to stress so much about views and people not asking questions and all those things to where now, I've done the work. Although I feel like sometimes the views don't really show the work that I put in. Maybe, I don't know what happens with the algorithm. The subscriber count is there, but I don't feel like the views kind of really reflect all the time when I'm live. And it might just be people are back at work now. So it's just different. But, I feel like I put in the work. If you really, really want to like learn, we have a decade of videos that are there. The way that I teach, it's timeless. Videos from 10 years ago, 8 years ago can still help you today. I promise you that. It doesn't matter what version the program is. Subtract is subtract in version 1.9 or version 5. It's the same. So definitely check out any of, that content that is, that's on there. So now I just kind of come on and I just shoot the breeze with you guys about whoever, whatever. Like right now, like I said, I'm just literally sitting in the drive-through line, waiting to get Zion Imani's medicine. Earlier today, I talked about my experience. This is like my second day in what's called the Morning Meetup. It is an online community for entrepreneurs of like, it's just kind of more motivational. And if you are brand, like it makes you think about things for like some people that might need that, where it's comments, like it would be like, it's common, like, oh, wait, like kind of like aha type deals, but maybe you don't think about it and it kind of forces you to like think. It's a great community. I just needed to be around, like, not saying that you guys aren't entrepreneurs, but I think you guys put the craft stuff before the entrepreneur part of it. And I'm very business minded. Like I eat, sleep, breathe, like everything I do is really like from the lens of business. And I needed to be in that environment because I was literally losing my mind. Um, uh, Therapy became like truly a necessity for me because I was losing my mind. I was crying all the time. I would get off of live and I would just fall into the bed and just cry my eyes out. And it was really affecting my mental. So I just had to be in a space where people were talking about business because it's what I needed. So I ended up joining this community. And so I was talking earlier about that. I kind of talked about, how I was feeling mentally as well. And that's just kind of like what I do on this platform now. So, we just have topics. I don't necessarily ask questions. When it gets quiet, I just kind of maybe pause. I think about something and I just go on a tangent. So there's no real direction to these live videos. I just kind of think about things. I might see something and I end up talking about it. This is just I'm just killing, rather than just sit here. I probably should watch the morning meetup and catch up on some replays. I was doing that earlier, but I figured I'd just kind of come on and just kind of connect with my people as well, because I do miss it. Like it's a double-edged sword, for me, because I enjoy connecting with creatives, crafters, that whole community, because it's what I love. Like, I love creativity. I've never really used the word crafting like that, like how you guys use it in like all the different areas that we express ourselves creatively. Crafting was just never that word that I use. But I do enjoy basically this community. So it is bittersweet for me in that I don't get to be a part of as much. Like, there was a point where I was literally online all day, every day. Like, I would literally go live multiple times per day because this was my happy place. And it went from being a happy place to a place that brought me so much stress and so much strife. And I was screaming, but even in the moments of me screaming, to center me, I had to go back live, or I would sink. I didn't really get to a point of depression because I would go back live. So this has always been like my little happy place. So it's kind of I still kind of come back, even though I try to set those hard boundaries. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to go live. I need to be able to do like other stuff. I'm not home. So if I was home, I wouldn't be live. I would just throw on my podcast, or now I have like my replays I can catch up on for the morning meetup. And I would just lock in and do whatever I need to do for my business. Like, I'm now putting our business, the business of HS Inc. 365 and all of those entities, HS Inc. Digital, HS Inc. 365 Print, just HS Inc. in general, 365 Creative Academy. I'm making that a priority. For so long, I made everybody else's business a priority. So yeah, but wanted to come on here and just shoot the breeze with you guys and, just check in with you all. Woo, went fast. Please hold. It's always so weird when I say their names. So I'm saying Zion Imani. So he's looking for two different people. And I'm like, no, that's my son's first name. Like, it's just Zion Imani. Please hold. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm getting out of my comfort zone and I'm going to speak to people and ask them what they like. I did ask a couple of my teen moms via text, a this or that about some designs, and I got a little bit of info, but it was just for people. I plan to ask more today at the field. Okay, so I don't know if you want to talk about it on here or if you want to inbox me, but hold on, they're coming back with this medication. Please hold. Okay, wait, maybe it didn't come back yet. Was it what you expected? Like, did it fall in line with what you normally see people choose in the Facebook groups, or was it like different? Like they chose, like it wasn't the typical thing like that they chose. Okay, hold on, y'all. It went through? Okay. All right. Uh, can you make sure but because he has the full bottles. The white bottle doesn't ever come with the cap. The glass one comes with the little plastic piece so that we can pull it, but the white bottle never comes with the one, and it's hard to pull it out of the other one. Y'all don't just have that because it just the glass one, it comes in the box, but the white one it doesn't. So that's something that comes from the actual manufacturer. Like you guys don't just have that. Okay. So when you give it to me, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Huh? Okay. When you give it to me, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. No, you're good. And I don't have any nails. Oh no, you're good. Yeah, this one. See, this one comes with this piece, but the white one, it doesn't. But we have to use the whole bottle. But see, this just comes like this. So when we open it, it just so you don't have that white thing. Okay. All right. And then okay, I'll just have to struggle to take the other one out. Okay. I'm sorry. No, we're good. They're good. Yeah, I'm good on that one. Thank you. You have a great one. You have an amazing day. All righty. I meant to mute y'all. I'm so sorry. Uh, yeah, that sucks because now we always have to struggle to pry it out because he takes so much of the medicine now. It's no sense in us like pouring it and stuff. Like it's better just for us to drain it. But now it's like we literally have to dig out the little plastic piece every single time now. And it sucks. Anywho, I enjoyed our session. You're awesome. Thank you so very much. Let's see. 3 out of the 4 chose the design I wasn't expecting. I really thought all would like the flashy design, but it was different. One mom says she don't like the pictures of her kids on items for safety reasons. I be trying to tell y'all. But see, you would never know that based off of the designs and stuff in groups because most of these craft groups, that's all that they push are designed with pictures. They push the flashy designs. Now, not in my groups, because, in my classes, because I show y'all plain and basic and I don't, I do some other stuff. But most of you guys would never experience that, or if you're only going off of what you see in the groups, you might be missing out on sales and people are bypassing you, not because of your price, not because of your work and your quality. It's the way that the designs that you're presenting to them don't resonate with what their preference is. So I'm glad that you were able to see that for yourself, not with people in craft groups, because you go when you ask them, someone's like, oh, what's missing? I'd be the main one saying nothing's missing. Why do you feel like something's missing? Yet other people in the groups add some glitter, add this, add that. And I'm like, why is that y'all default to always say add some glitter or add this or add that? And I'm like, come on. So I'm glad that you were able to area. For one, I'm glad you did your homework. That's number one. The fact that you just did your homework, girl, I am here for it. You know what? Hold on. I actually meant to. I wonder if he's home. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right. Oops. Because if he's home, I can just drop this off. He doesn't have to come to my house because I'm literally right here at their house. Okay, I'll drop it off because I'm literally right here. Literally right here. Now, the question is, do I remember which house it is? That is the question. Coming from this direction, do I remember which house it is? That is the $1 million question. Okay, I want to say it was on the street I just passed. Okay, because this is the street. Okay, let me just go to how I know how to get to this house. But that's awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, and definitely ask more people. The more people that you ask, the more feedback that you get, the better. You get a better idea of, just hey, wait. Maybe no, I think I'm over one street too many. Yeah, because the post office would be over yonder. Okay, so I'm over one street too many. But that is awesome, 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 awesome sauce. Great job, great job, great job doing your homework. And also, were they your designs or did you just find like random designs that people have like in groups and you just showed like just designs that were out there, or were they like designs that you have done? Okay, I did turn down the wrong street. I always get these two streets mixed up when I come to their house. Like literally every single time. I always forget if it's the first street by the post office or if it's the second street, and it's always the second street. So I'm going one of these days I'm going to remember that it's always the second street. Good girl. Yeah. I am so super proud. Woo! Don't do that. I'm gonna find people like that. What the heck wrong with you? I am super proud of you. Please hold. Wait, it is this one, right? Making a delivery. Please hold. All right, let's see if she answers before I leave, or where they want me to leave this sign at. Um, but anywho, but that's good. All right, I am done with CVS. Like I said, I was just kind of there like about 30 minutes. So yeah, I figured it would take that long. Oh, yeah. Later. Okay. All right. So I live literally 5 minutes away from here. Once I hit my door, I'm going to get to work. So I will, even though I don't really do Q&As, if there is anything on anyone's mind, you want my perspective on anything, you have a question, you want to pick my brain on anything, speak now, forever hold thy peace. Once I reach my front door, this live will self-destruct. Yeah, if I can think of anything, if you guys don't ask anything, if I can think of something between now and when I reach my front door, I will discuss it. If not, you guys will watch me drive home for 5 minutes. If it takes that for me to get home. Uh, yeah, from here, like 5 minutes or less, provided I don't get hit by like both lights. And this one's red. You know, that would be what, 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. It's 4 lights until my house. So, and this video will technically be deleted. Okay, there's a cop behind me. Did you know? Okay, I know normally I am very observant. I knew that ambulances, theirs was backwards. I don't think I ever really paid attention to the fact until I went to take my car to Dodge last week, and some of the police cars are also Durangos, and there was a police car there. I don't think until I saw that one that I realized that police on the hood was also backwards. And then like now this cop is behind me and I'm reading, I'm looking at it through my rear view and it's spelled the right way. I don't think I've ever I don't know, does all of them actually even have police written on their hood? So where it's with it being backwards. So I was like, yeah, I never realized that they had it on there. I just knew the ambulances had them, but I didn't realize that police cars had them on there written backwards until I saw it at Dodge last week before last. Yeah. All right. So no other questions, inquiries for me. And this is, this further proves why I kind of, stopped doing these. And I'm one light away from my house. So I thank you guys for hanging out with me while I waited for Zion Imani's medication. This video will self-destruct. I'm not going to do it while I'm driving so that I can be safe. But once I get to my door, this video will self-destruct. I will see you guys. I am trying my best. I'm going to see if I can do it in the morning. I just don't know. Like, I'm still stuck on topics. I really, really, really would like to try to do a live at 7 o'clock in the morning because I figure, while you guys are getting ready for work, maybe you would listen in or be able to be engaged. I don't know. I really want to try and do any 7 a.m. I need to figure out like just random topics. I'm well versed, but I'm not great at trying to figure out the topics because there's so many different types of people that are on my platform, and you may not need all the different information that I have. And I also don't want to just talk about random things because I don't want you to feel like, oh well, but the professor's talking about I need to get this machine or I need to do this or I need to do that. It's a message meant for a specific person about I'm talking about or whatever. But I'm just trying to figure out what to discuss. If I go live 7 o'clock in the morning, what the heck do I discuss? I thought I was going to do it every day this week because the kids are on spring break and I still can't figure out what the heck to talk about. So I haven't done it, but we will see. We will see. We will see. If I don't, tomorrow is oh no, I can't. Tomorrow I gotta take my car to Dodge for the airbags. there's a not a recall, but there's a sensor issue with the airbag. And the part just came in. Also have a dental appointment tomorrow. Thursday we have creative business session. I don't know. Normally, if I have a really good session after my because I'm in like I don't really call it coaching because I don't feel like I'm getting coached, but I just like being a part of the entrepreneur community. If it's like a really good session and I'm like super motivated, sometimes I come live after that because it is a busy day tomorrow. So I'll probably see you guys on Thursday. All right. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to I definitely will. I will do that when I get back to my desk. Okay. I actually have I have to actually upload I have none of the playbacks for the month of March for the lounge are up. I realized that when we were on our session, I actually didn't have any of the playback links up and no one said anything to me. I didn't realize that. So I will make sure that I put all the playback links for March up in the creative lounge. Okay. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.